Hey guys, Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things mundane and makeup related. That's your vibe. I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, we have my finale for the Project Level Up Project Pan. I know. So if you want to hear why we're finishing this project and what's going on, let's go ahead and just get on into it. So, if you were new to this project, I'll leave my playlist listed down below, but this was originally created by Sophie Alexandra, but I'm doing some amended rules that my friend Amy Melissa created. I will leave their channels listed in the description box. I'm not great at painting eyeshadow, so I use this as a usage-based project instead. So for level 1, you used each shade 5 times, and you used each shade once, and you picked a focus shade to use 5 times. Level 2, each shade twice, focus shade 10 times. And it goes up from there, but we were on level 2. And the palette that we're using is the Cara Beauty Summer Days palette. We always take a moment to appreciate the beautiful artwork. It is what is on my eyes today. This is what the inside looks like. It is a very beautiful color story. And we're ending the project, not because I don't like the project. I would love to do this. I don't know if I'll be able to do this again 2025, but if not, 2026. And I'm ending this because I'm starting 2 new eyeshadow projects, which you will see. I'll either have already introed them or will be soon. I can't remember where this falls in my schedule because I'm pre-filming things because surgeries. So, we're going to go through. I did hit my 2-use goal on all of the shades. So, I did hit that goal, but I did not hit my 10-use goal on my focus shade, and that's okay. I did use it 4 times, so that's double the amount. And I'm just going to call that good. It is what it is. I wasn't going to keep this whole palette in for 1 shade to use it 6 more times. I just didn't see the point in that. It's my project. I can do what I want. So, obviously each shade we used twice. My focus shade was, I ended up picking this shade here, Macho. But I want to just go through and talk about the shades as a whole. So, PCH here, this is a pressed glitter, and this is one of those glitters that has like the little hexagon glitter pieces in them, which I have topped over this shimmer on the front of my lid here. For it having those like pieces of glitter in it, I actually like this shade, because normally I don't like that texture in glitter. I just don't. I don't think it feels good on the eye. You wear glitter on your eye at your own discretion, because I know you're not supposed to. That's a whole thing. I've never had an issue. That's a me thing. I'm doing it at my discretion. But normally I don't like this texture on my eye, but this is actually really thin. Like, I don't feel it. It doesn't feel heavy on the eye. Like, I'm not feeling a gritty texture. So this is actually really nice, and it's a really pretty color. So I actually really like that. This is a beautiful matte yellow. It is gorgeous. Now, I have Hippie on my inner corner. I hate this shade. 1, it's dark. 2, it doesn't have a lot of shimmer. And 3, it's just not as cool as Trippy. Like, when I reach into this palette again, I am never going to reach for this shade over Trippy. Trippy is so good. Trippy is one of the, besides PCH, because PCH is a glitter, Trippy is the best shimmer shade in the whole palette. So good. Vibe, I wish was a little more minty, but it's a nice light matte shade. Far Out is fine. Roller. I have Roller and Fad on my eye today. Roller is good, but dear God, does Roller have fallout. It is wild how much, not fallout, kick up in the pan. Like, there is so much, just, it's a loosely pressed shadow. But Fad, then you go to Fad, and that is so hard pressed. It's wild. Foxy is such a pretty shade of green that I love so much. Far Out, which is underneath the glitter on my lid, it's a beautiful shade, but it has no shimmer. Like, it is a satin, and that it's not a satin formula that I like, because, and here, I'll swatch this for you so you understand. Like, it's like it wants to be a metallic or a shimmer, but it just doesn't have enough shine for that, so it ends up being a satin. So, like, that's my thing. Like, if you're gonna be a satin, commit to being a satin, you know? Because I do like satin shades. Don't take a shot every time I say satin. But, because that's my thing. I do like satin shades. But if you're gonna be a satin shade, commit to the bit, and that one doesn't, and I hate that. Then we have Freaky, which is probably my second favorite shimmer. Mod is a really, really good dark blue. Wild is the second worst shimmer in the palette, because this one's bad because it's just not as good as Trippy. This one's bad because it's pretty much hard panned and you have to dig into it, and it's just not good. Macho is probably my favorite matte in the whole palette. It's a really good, just like forest green, which is why I picked it as my focus shade. Wonderful. This is Waterbed. It's another pressed glitter. But again, and I have it on my outer corner here, they're pressed glitters. They're just a really nice formula. They remind me a lot of the Profusion glitters. So they have a base to them. I still wear the NYX glitter glue with them, but you don't have to. They have a base. They stick on themselves. But again, it's not gritty. It's super thin, which is nice. Like, I like these glitters. And then we have Galactic, which is a black with sparkle, a sequin shade. And normally, so I like sequin shades. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I really do. But normally I just don't like black eyeshadows. I just don't. But it's a really nice black shade because it's not overly pigmented the minute you place it down. Like, you can build it up, but what I love about it is even though it's a little more sheer to start, it's not gray. Because I hate that. I hate when you're blending out a black or it's a more sheer black, but it's not black, it's gray. That pisses me off. Because, like, if you're going to be a black shade, you need to be black, not gray. But the palette as a whole is absolutely wonderful. Like, I love Kara Beauty's formula. I'm so happy that I got to use this. Like I said, used every shade twice. I actually used, so Shine in this yellow I used 3 times. Foxy. Where's Foxy? This green Foxy I used 3 times. And then obviously Macho, like I said, I used 4 times. So, everything else I used twice. Today is August 13th. This is the day that I am ending this project because, as I said, I am going to go ahead and start a couple other eyeshadow projects. I haven't decided if I will put this palette as eligible in those projects because I already know that I love this and it's been in this. So, I haven't decided, but I hope you guys understand why I'm ending this. I definitely want to do Project Level Up with these rules again at some point, but that is not now. So I appreciate you being here with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.